Hi children, Snappy and Duster are very happy because they both have some chocolate buttons. Now Snappy loves chocolate buttons, don't you Snappy? Oh, here comes Duster. Duster, have you got some chocolate buttons too? What do you mean you've no buttons left now? Have you eaten them all, Duster? Oh dear. Did Snappy eat all of your chocolate buttons? Snappy, did you take Duster's chocolate buttons? Oh dear, Snappy. Okay, Duster, I do understand, but I'm sure Snappy is very sorry for eating your chocolate buttons. Oh, Duster, we can always get more buttons, and I'm sure Snappy is very, very sorry. Oh dear, I don't think Duster is ready to forgive Snappy. I think this would be a very good time to go and look at the Bible story today. And I think we can learn a lot from this story. It's a little story that Jesus told, all about the kingdom of heaven. One day Jesus was with his disciples when Peter came to him and asked him, "Lord, when my brother sins against me, how many times must I forgive him? Should I forgive him as many as 7 times?" And Jesus answered him, "I tell you, you must forgive him more than 7 times. You must forgive him even if he does you wrong 77 times. And then Jesus told this story. And Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is like a king who decided to collect money from the servants who owed him money. Now there was one servant who owed him millions of pounds. And so the servant was called to come before the king, but he didn't have the money to pay. Now the king became very angry, and the servant was very scared. Now the king ordered everything that the servant owned should be sold, even his wife and children. That poor servant must have thought of his wife and children at home. And he fell to his knees. "Be patient with me. I will pay you everything I owe." Now the master, in that moment, felt sorry for his servant. And the master told the servant he didn't have to pay any of the money. He let the servant go free. And so the servant's debt was no more. Now it was later that servant found another servant who owed him just a few pounds. He grabbed him by the neck and said, "Pay me the money you owe me." The servant fell to his knees and said, "Be patient. I will pay you everything I owe you." The first servant refused to be patient, and he took him off to prison. And that poor servant must stay in prison until he's paid everything that he owes. Now some of the other servants saw what had happened, and they were very, very sorry. Now they went and told their master all that had happened. And then the king called for the servant. And then the king said, "You bad servant, you begged me to forget what you owed. So I told you you didn't have to pay anything. I had mercy on you. You should have had the same mercy on that other servant." Now the king was so angry that he put the servant in prison. And the servant had to stay there until he had paid everything that he owed. Then Jesus would explain to his followers, "The king did what my heavenly Father will do to you if you do not forgive your brother from your heart. Ah, there's Duster. We did find Duster some more chocolate buttons, so I think Duster is very happy now. Now, Duster, in our story, we learn that in God's kingdom, we are forgiven by God when we are truly sorry. And we forgive others. Have you forgiven Snappy now? Ah, that's good. There we are, Snappy. All is forgiven now. So shall we say goodbye to the Bible people and to Snappy and to Duster until next time?